Hello, hello, Latasha. How are you?
I'm fine. How about yourself?
I am doing good.
Good.
It's a beautiful day here in California, although it has been raining on and off, but it's nice. Where
Yes.
are you? Where are you?
So I'm in Texas, Dallas, Texas to be exact, and the weather is pretty fair. It's about high 80s or so. Pretty
Hi,
warm. Yeah.
that's good. That's good.
Mhm.
That's good. That's good. That it. You guys have that California weather too. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
So
Mhm.
you
For
just
today.
came.
For today only, probably.
Today only it's
Yeah.
morning and our other things to be happening. Okay. So you just came from Liberia. Like I
Yeah.
call that home.
Yes.
So we have a lot to talk about today because I posted the video and a lot of people actually have been like commenting on it and emailing me, and so
Okay.
that's exciting.
Yes.
But I would like to know more about your trip. So let's start from like just the process of getting the ticket or even deciding to go there. Can you like walk us through that?
Okay. And this is just from my experience. Just gathering up the courage to go to a foreign country um, took a little while for me. It's something that I had placed on my vision board a year prior to want to go, but actually, like I said, mustering up the courage to go is a whole different ordeal.
Mhm.
So once I got over that hurdle, I decided to plan what month I would want to go. Initially, I wanted to go in December, but I don't like large crowds. And I shouldn't feel that way because I was around large crowds there anyway. so I decided, let me just not go in December. Let me just go a little bit later, the following year. So
Mhm.
I found the exact date that I can go that would work for me, which was spring break because I'm currently in school too. Worked out perfect. So I reached out to a representative of airline tickets and spoke with them, and they were able to get a flight that matches the time frame I wanted to leave and purchased the ticket. And then I sent off or actually printed out a visa application, filled it out,
Mhm.
and sent it off with the required documents. And within 2 weeks, got my passport booklet back stamped. I said, "Oh my God, this is happening! This is happening!" so, yes, yes. So from there was a matter of just waiting to get on the airplane to come way across on the other side of the world, I say, to Liberia.
Okay, okay. So
Yes.
you got that passport. You're like, oh, my visa is here. Were you nervous?
I was very nervous, but like I said, this is something that I wanted to do. I wanted to experience, and so with me, whenever I have those fearful moments in life, I have to find a way to overcome them. I can't let them succumb me. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
Is it because Liberia was your first time visiting, or is just like what? Why were you so nervous?
I'm going alone.
Oh, okay, okay, so
Yes, I didn't go anywhere. Now I've been to Nigeria before, but I went with someone.
okay, okay.
So
But
this was a
this time,
completely different experience. I'm going alone.
very solo and
Yes. Mhm.
so I understand the nerves. As with me too, when I travel certain areas, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got your ticket, and then your hotel, like you pick all that out,
Yes.
and then you got on the plane.
Mm.
Did you see a lot of Liberians on the plane when you were going?
Well, from the DFW airport, no, not so much. From DFW, I flew to Washington, D.C. From Washington, D.C. to Belgium is where I start to see more Liberians. And then from Belgium to Sierra Leone, I started to see more. It started to
Even more.
increase.
Yeah,
Yes.
makes sense.
Yes. Mhm. So when I landed on the continent of Liberia, actually, let me back that up because I want to give props to where props are due. I met a Liberian lady on the plane from Washington to Liberia.
Mhm.
And I said that she was a godsend because this lady protected me.
Okay.
Just the best words I could use. She ensured when I got through the airport in Liberia that, no one tried to take advantage of me.
Okay.
I call her my baby. I was like her baby. She's like, come
Aw,
on, Tasha, come on, Tasha. You behind me. She's with me kind of
aw,
deal. And she even waited until I got all of my luggage.
that's nice.
And then we all went out together. She could have left. I mean, her ride was there. She had her luggage. She could have said, Tasha, good luck, and left, but she stayed with me. And so, yes. And so when I exited the airport, I met Christopher. We
Uh-huh.
call Chris and Amos, and I call him Famous Amos, but nobody else can call him that. Okay,
That's just your name. Okay.
that's my name. Yeah. So I met those two, and they're God sent too. Both of them are just wonderful. They made my trip just fun.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
fun.
If
Yes.
you guys are wondering who's Chris and Amos,
Yeah.
Christopher is my colleague. We work together. I don't say he works for me, but we work together. And then Amos is the wonderful driver of
Yes.
tow. And these two people really are a part of a great team. And so
Yeah.
that's what she's referencing. Anyway, so then you get to Liberia, and then you're like, "Oh, I'm finally here."
Yes.
And what was your feeling? How did you feel?
Well, I am a very observant person. I call it people watching. Because I'm quiet. I guess that's just something to supplement it as being a quiet person. I just watch people and observe. So I was just amazed at the chaos,
Okay.
the chaos at the airport. But it was manageable chaos,
Okay.
if
Okay.
that
Okay.
makes sense. And so,
And
yeah,
there are like people like all.
yes, so many people and, being picked up by loved ones and a lot of shouting and directing of the crowd. It was just something really interesting to look at.
Okay.
Yes.
Very
Hmm.
interesting. Very interesting.
Yes.
Not used to. Okay. All right. Then you left the airport, and then you got to your destination.
Yes.
When you got to your destination, how did you feel?
Destination meaning hotel, correct?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So yes, when I was dropped off by Chris and Amos at the resort, very impressed. I was exhausted, of course. I didn't get much sleep
Yes.
on the flight. You know how that goes. But yes, I was relieved and decided that I wanted to take 2 days of rest. Saturday and Sunday. I did not want to go anywhere. And like I said, I'm in school too. So that gave me time to catch up on my schoolwork
Okay.
while I was on the resort. But I was immensely impressed at how beautiful um, RLJ Candaja Resort and Hotels is. It's awesome, breathtaking.
Mhm.
Yes. Mhm.
Oh, that beauty, soak it in.
Yes.
So then you probably sat the edge of the water. You probably saw like the beach, people walking around. Tell us about
Mhm.
it.
So Saturday came
Mhm.
and I decided, let me go down to the beach. So Emma, I sat down and I kid you not, it hadn't been a good 5 minutes. Then a gentleman walked up and
Mm-hmm.
put his clothes down on the little, whatever you call it, bench you sit on.
Okay.
And he started up a conversation. So again, I'm an introvert. I really don't want to talk much. Can I just enjoy the beach, please?
Right.
Yeah. So, but it ended up being a very interesting conversation we had. He's from Jamaica
Okay.
and he lived in New York and he planned on moving to Liberia within the next year or two.
Okay.
And he gave me a history lesson about Liberia. He even told me to take my sandals off and we're going to go for a walk. And I was like, are you crazy? I don't know you. So, but I did it. I did it. I said, what
Oh,
the heck? Yeah. So we walked about a mile
wow.
up the beach barefooted and we walked and talked and I really really enjoyed our conversation and got a history lesson as I stated
Yeah.
earlier about Liberia. Yes.
Very, very, very good.
Mhm.
So like, did he just? Is it for the walking that he told you to take off your stuff, or just what is what like what was
Well,
it?
he wanted me to get in tune, as he stated, with
I
Mother Nature.
mother.
So, yes. He wanted me to feel it, feel the ground, what it feels like. We even walked into the ocean, just part of it. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, it was beautiful.
That is so nice. And
Mhm.
did you like meet anyone selling there? I know some people sell like waist beads and other things.
Yes, it was young, look like adolescent
Okay.
kids that would come on the beach and, like you said, sell beads, wanting to sell beads or any other type of
All right.
clothings. Yes, and security kind of tell them,
Yeah, yeah.
you're not supposed to be here. And I didn't buy anything, but yeah, they were present.
Okay, okay.
Hmm.
So you suck up all this water, like this
Hmm.
beautiful view and everything else, and
Yes.
um, you rested for 2 days, and then you decided. What did you decide after that?
So Christopher and Chris, don't kill me now. So Christopher and famous Amos, they picked me up and actually took me to the land that I purchased from
Okay.
you in
Mhm.
Brewersville, and actually went to the site. And I also met Emmanuel.
And
He met us there, and lovely guy. And he basically walked me to the land, and I was impressed. I do see the vision, Emma. I do see the vision. It will come to pass. Yes. So I'm very excited. And then we also walked down to the ocean,
ah,
which wasn't a long distance at all.
yes, yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Beach, it's beautiful. So did you guys see the did you see the road construction that we did and all that?
Yes. Yes. I did see it. I don't know how that is going to work out. I don't watch all of your videos, but I need to go back and start, catching up on them. But I did see some construction. Yes.
Okay, okay.
Uh-huh.
Red
Hmm.
dirt and like a security gate, like a little.
Yes, the security. Yes.
Okay,
Hmm.
okay, that's good. So you get to your land. How did you feel? Like, oh, I have a land about the beach.
Very excited, and a lot of things went through my mind, like, okay, how am I going to position the house I'm going to build? And Emmanuel broke it down how the roads are going to be
Okay,
constructed, kind of deal. So it kind of gave me a mental picture of how I'm going to position the home. Yes.
and then you walk down the beach. How did
Hmm.
you, what was going through your mind? Like,
Well, once I can get past the heat, because it
okay,
was hot, okay. But
uh,
I was impressed. I love water and I love the beach, and you're in front of the Atlantic Ocean.
yeah, okay,
It
okay,
doesn't get any better than that. So yes, it was a very exhilarating
that's
feeling. Hmm.
good. That's good. Okay, so you leave your land. Did you guys go eat? Like, what did you guys do after?
So after, my memory doesn't fail me. Um, so we went so many places. Chris and Amos took me to the marketplace.
Okay.
And that was interesting in itself. Just thousands, it just seemed like thousands and thousands and thousands of little shops, and I was able to buy some cloth. My aunt was like, while you're there, bring me back something. And so I bought some African cloth and dresses. And what's funny is Christopher, I'm going to tell on you, Christopher. I'm going to tell on you. So we went, while I was walking down the street behind Christopher, and I seen some outfits that, you know, caught my eye. And so these two men start coming at me. You know how this is gonna go. Come at
Yeah.
me, yes, and was like, "Mommy, mommy, look at this, mommy, mommy, look at," and that just threw me off. I'm like, "Am I that old?" It's cool. But yeah. So Christopher was like, "Well, I'm gonna let you handle it as far as negotiating." And I was like, "Don't you dare leave me by myself." And he stood back. But I'm glad he did that because it gave me the experience and
Oh,
what I'm going to be dealing with, when I do transition to Liberia. Yes.
okay.
Hmm.
You want to negotiate better? What you do?
Negotiate better, yes, because in the States it's like, okay, you said it's $15 here.
That's it.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. So
So did you negotiate for the stuff you got, or
I did.
that's
I did.
good. That's
Hmm. Yeah.
good. All right, so I guess you guys probably went to Waterside Market because they have a lot of like different stores.
Yes.
So after you purchased those things, did you guys go to any restaurant?
No, that took place a different day, and that was when Amos and I were together.
Oh,
Yes. Chris was only able to go with us on Monday, and then
mhm.
he had other endeavors to take care of. So the rest of the week, it was just Amos and I. Mhm,
Okay. So
mhm.
where did you guys go?
So Amos took me, actually just gave me a tour of different areas. I hope I don't misspeak. I guess they would be cities,
Different cities. Yeah, different cities. Yeah.
areas, to see the marketplace, just how people operate day to day. Went by a couple of different embassies, the park. I know I'm leaving out a lot of things. I'm just going by what I can remember. He took me to a restaurant
It's
where
called Ghana Chop Bar, right? You guys have like a Ghanaian food? Ghanaian food?
no,
Oh,
no, I just ordered chicken and rice, fried
okay.
rice kind of deal to go. But we did go in some areas like where Nigerians, sell,
Okay. Okay.
um, yeah, their items and all. It was a very nice experience. Now, Amos, I'm gonna tell on you too. Amos is Amos is like me, but 2.0. Amos scared me because I thought I was quiet. And I told Chris, when Chris was like, I'm gonna have you paired with Amos. And I was like, oh my God, Chris, this is not gonna work. You got two quiet people in the car. This is not gonna work. But I tell you what, it's funny how life is. That's my buddy.
Oh,
Amos is my buddy. And I got him to talk. And so we've been texting since I've been back to the States. That's my buddy. Yeah. Hmm.
good. That's
Hmm.
good. That's really good. So okay, so you went to the food areas and then you have palava sauce. How was it?
Oh, yes. So I had actually at the resort,
Okay.
I requested palava sauce and fufu,
Okay.
and they made it specially for me. It's not on the menu.
Oh, that's nice.
No, the chef made it especially for me and brought it to the room, and it was good.
Delicious, delicious.
Yes. Hmm.
Nice, 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 nice. Then you met with somebody else from the States.
Yes. Now, let me just add a correction. When we did the video the other day, I don't know where my mind was when I said Yvonne. Now, I'm trying to think like I've met so many people. It had to have been an Yvonne somewhere, but I don't know why I said her name. And it was not true. It's Monique Sims that I met. She's from Florida, and she actually was kind enough to meet me at the resort on last Thursday, and we had lunch together. And I gave her a tour of the resort, and we just clicked instantly.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
she actually accompanied me out because Amos came and picked me up later that day, and I let him know, heads up, Monique's gonna be with us. So we had a good time. Yes.
That's good. That's
Yes.
good. Somebody from Florida, and so okay. Then what happened? You left.
I
And
left Liberia
hmm
on Friday, and I just wept that entire
oh,
morning. I wept because the staff, they were just sad that I'm leaving, and and I'm still grieving. I'm still grieving. Yes, and yeah, it was a very emotional. Even when Amos picked me up, I was like, Amos, don't take me to the airport right now.
oh. So what you gonna
Drive me around Liberia again, and
oh,
then we can go to the airport. So he did it, and we talked on the way to the airport, and
mhm.
yeah. So when he dropped me off, I was like, okay, this is really it. I gotta
Oh,
leave. Yes. So I waved goodbye and waited to get on the plane back to the States. Yeah.
wow,
Hmm.
wow.
Hmm.
Kicked off. Okay, so talk to me about your favorite aspect of just being in Liberia.
Well, just how kind the people are, how kind and welcoming. Liberia is really I kid you not, I cannot lie. It's a beautiful, beautiful country. The people there really don't know how blessed they are. I've heard some of them say, "I want to come to America."
I know, I know.
No, you don't. Stay right there. Yes. So, but yes, I strongly encourage um, my fellow Black Americans to at least experience once in your life, at least once in your life, to travel abroad and come to Liberia. This is the place you want to come to experience what it's like to be in the motherland and to be amongst people that are just loving.
Mhm.
They accept you.
Right.
There are no biases that I have experienced with the people. Um, yeah, definitely.
I love to hear that.
Yes,
Hospitality is something that I talk to people about all the time. I travel to other African countries, and
yes.
I'm not being biased, but like Liberians are so friendly and so well.
Hmm.
Um,
Yes,
so that's really nice to hear that, and coming from you and exploring the place. So this guy, he gave you a lot of history lessons, right?
yeah.
Is that something that you already knew, or something that like stuck out to you based on what he told you?
Well, it seemed like it would have been common sense, but what just really stuck with me is that he said, Liberia means liberated. And I'm just sitting up here like, I should have known that. I mean, this is very apparent. Yeah. But he broke down the war, the 14-year war, and basically what you're seeing is the cubs. That's how he termed it. The cubs that are left behind trying to figure out just
Right,
how to
right.
build and be successful at it. So yeah.
Okay. So
Mhm.
you there. Are you going to Liberia anytime soon?
Absolutely. I'm going back next year. Definitely working on the project of building my home later this year.
At the beach.
Yes, 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 yes. So we'll definitely be in contact frequently later this year because rainy season is coming up, correct? Yeah, so things are definitely have to be on halt there. But later on this year, definitely work on building my home. And then next year, come out and see in person uh,
Woohoo!
the progress that's being made. And every year after, I'm going to come back. Liberia is the place. No other country right now. Sorry. No other country right now that I want to go see or experience other than Liberia right now.
Perfect.
Yes,
Do you have any pictures to share with us?
I do. I think I sent you some.
I'm gonna add it to this video. Do you have more?
I don't. Well, just of the resort that I stayed at, and I can send that to you if you want.
Okay.
But as far as taking it with other individuals, no. I was just more sightseeing.
Take picture of sightseeing areas.
Um, what did I take? No, it's mainly at the resort, to be
I,
honest.
I can have that. I can
I
have that.
I have I did record
Okay.
like when I was with Amos. It's more of
Okay.
recorded videos rather than pictures of the people.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Okay. I have to take a look and then I can share with you. What
Okay.
what what can you tell those who are scared? Because that's one of the things. Oh, I'm so scared to go, and I'm just like, okay,
Well, there's a lot of propaganda. You and
okay.
I know this that has went on that is still going on about Africa in general.
Mhm.
And I'm here to tell you it's propaganda. It's a lie.
Exactly.
Africa is beautiful. Like I stated earlier, I've been to Nigeria. Nigeria is beautiful.
Hmm.
Beautiful. Nothing like what they showed us on TV or what was told
Right.
to us. And so I have now encountered the experience of going to Liberia and beauty everywhere. Beauty. So to those who are fearful of going to a foreign land, two words, don't be.
Okay.
Don't
Mm.
be. I would suggest that if you're afraid of coming alone, going alone, that you would get with someone. Call me, call
Right.
Emma.
Right.
Like when I went alone, I trust Emma
Thank
so
you.
much. She, set up drivers. I didn't fear anything while I was there in Liberia. I didn't fear that someone's going to kidnap me or, harm me in any way. I felt safe with the drivers. I mean, I just don't fear. Just
All
step
right.
out on faith and experience this.
Right.
If even if it's once in a lifetime for you, just experience so you will always have that in your mind. Like, yeah, I did this. I really
Right.
did this, and I've gained so much respect from my friends in the states that are from Kenya. I have two that's from Liberia. Evita, I know you're listening. so and yes, they just have a newfound respect for me. They just was like shocked, like, you're actually in Liberia? Yes, I am.
Yes,
Yes, yes.
I like that for you. And like she said, my car is really booked next month. But if you reach out to me, I can really help you. Even if it's my vehicle, my home, I can always help you just to make your stay better, or
Um,
make it smooth. That's really one of my goals here on this channel. So yes, you guys heard it here. Anything else to add before we wrap up?
no, other than that, as I stated earlier, I am on board with your vision. We move,
We
we
move.
move, and for those who are interested in purchasing property or just visiting beautiful Liberia, just reach out to Emma. Trust her; she has your best interest at hand, and that's all I have.
Thank you so much. Um,
Yes,
it has been a great pleasure speaking with you,
thank
Tasha.
you. Thank you.
Working with you, speaking with you. Any questions you have, just always remember to contact me. And Emma says, I really like Tasha. She's really cool. I'm like, you're topped, finally.
Oh, he told you that.
Yes.
Thank God, I made a breakthrough.
Yes.
Amos is my buddy. I kid you not. That's my buddy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
That. Thank you so much for even taking the time to talk more about this.
yes.
Do hope that more people can go to Liberia and discover it on their own. So yeah.
They will. I am very confident they will. Just looking at the videos with me, telling my experience, I am most confident that more will come to Liberia.
Oh, last thing, your hair. You did your hair.
Oh, I left that out. Is it Elna? Am I saying her name correctly?
Who?
That braided my hair.
What's her name?
Elna.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Elna. I don't want to leave her out.
Yes.
Elna braided my hair, and let me tell you, Elna is very good. It was not painful.
Thank
I
God.
didn't wake up with a sore scalp the next day. She did an excellent job. Excellent, excellent job. So just shout out to Miss Elna.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and we will catch you guys next time. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Mhm.